Hi there, Teresa here from Yes You Can. I'm experimenting today and I'm going to show you how I would put together a spaghetti bolognese vegan style. I'm going to use the pea-based mince. I haven't got garlic smash olive oil, so today I'm going to use the yuzu oil. I'm going to use the Garlic Divin-O Balsamic and Flavourista Italiano. I've already got an onion chopped. You'd regularly have a normal onion. I only had red, so I've got mushrooms ready to go, 2 carrots, 5 lots of garlics, and I'm going to put all the other stuff in it. So we'll go from here and we'll go to the pan right next. We're over at the pan. We need a big pot, and I've got the heat on. Normally I would use the garlic smash, but I haven't got it, so I'm using around 2 tablespoons of the yuzu flavored olive oil. We'll heat that up for a second. While we're doing that, we'll open all the lids to everything else, so we're ready to go. Now, tip the onions into the pan. And we'll wait till the pan heats up and we'll hear it sizzle. We have the onion in the pot. We're going to add in the garlic. It's a shame this isn't smell-o-vision. I'm sure you're really going to like this. Actually, I'm going to get a teaspoon. Don't want to miss out on all the garlic. The garlic's the healthiest antibiotic that you can ever take in your life. And I'm into healthy food. Here we go. So we're just going to stir that one up until it's brown. You can actually add your carrot at this stage too. This is what I would do. 2 carrots that are chopped up. And we're just going to brown that. So we'll leave that for a second while it browns, and I'll be back to you in just a second. We're still tossing this in the pan. You've honestly got to smell this. It's really nice. This has actually got citrusy smells to it. So like it's got mandarin and that in it. So it's a very unusual olive oil. So this is very, very different than what I would have put together and put in it. But hey, tip in your mushrooms and your plant-based meat. Wait a minute, got paper on. Save the day, Teresa. That's Teresa cooking. Now break that up with your spoon as you're stirring it in, just like you would normal mince, really. See how I'm breaking that up? Just break it up. Wash it down, break it up. Now this is a dish that's going to not only taste yummy, but the longer you cook it, the yummier it'll be. And I forgot to tell you about one ingredient that I'm going to add, and that's maple syrup. Because normally when I cook with and use tomato paste, I always like to put a sweet thing in it so that it stops the acid in your tummy. So to stop that, you put something sweet in. Here we go, look. Here we go. It's slowly crumbling up. And now is when I will start adding the flavours. So, I like a lot of of the tomato paste. You might think I'm using a lot here, and I am. But this is a dish that you can freeze. You'll be able to use it for a long time. 2 tins of tomatoes. Now, normally, see, if I didn't have Flavourista, I'd be buying my thyme, oregano, basil and all that sort of thing, but I have the Flavourista Italiano, don't I? So, and that's got everything in it already for me. So I don't have to get all the bits and pieces. So I'm putting 2 tablespoons of that in here. Oh, we'll make it 3. I'm always generous. We're going to add some salt. We're going to add pepper. We're going to add garlic caramelized balsamic. It just adds the extra dimension. We're going to add maple syrup. Like I said, that'll take the acidity away. And a bit of tomato sauce. And a bit of stock. And we mix all that together. Now I wish you could have smell-o-vision. Ho ho, this is going to be delicious. Now, as I said, this is a vegan dish, so I would grate a vegan cheese to go on this at the end with the pasta. The cheese, of course, is of your choice. I will put more stock in. You do it to judge. You know, like you want it. If you look in here, it's a bit runny, but not too runny, because you want a nice thick sauce. You want a really, really yummy sauce. So what you're going to do, I'm even going to put a bit more in, because what we're going to do is simmer it. We're going to simmer it for at least an hour, because the longer it simmers, the more the flavours will combine. So I will pop that there now. I will wait till that simmers, and we will leave that for an hour. Okay, so I'll come back in an hour and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, we are 15 minutes into making our vegan bolognese. Now, it's a great idea when you're cooking to try what you're cooking. If you don't try it, you're not going to know whether it needs sweetening, salting, whatever it's going to need. I've just tried that. It needs more maple syrup, so I'm going to put more syrup in it. We're going to stir that up. We're going to cook it for another 10 minutes and then we'll try it again and I'll tell you if it needs anything else. And hi, we're still cooking away here, but I realised I forgot another ingredient. Nutritional yeast. Now, nutritional yeast just changes the flavour of everything when you're cooking vegan. So I've got a 1/4 cup here, which I forgot to add. Now, this is a taste sensation that will blow your mind when you eat this. This is yummy. It doesn't smell nice, honestly. Nutritional yeast does not smell nice, but I tell you what, it's got so much vitamin B12 in it, which is one thing that vegans do lack. But it creates this beautiful, yummy, cheesy, almost cheesy taste to it, and it's really yummy. So there we go. I'd give this another, I'd say 15 minutes or so. So we've got the water happening now. We're going to boil the spaghetti and you watch. We're going to have the best lunch. So here we have it. We have lunch ready. We've cooked some pasta. I am serving for 3, but I'm only going to show you 1 now. I've got some cheese. Which is vegan cheese. It's spelled S-H-E-E-S-E, grated there. So we just pop our spaghetti in our bowl. Pop that's live. Pop our sauce over the top. Sprinkle with cheese. And there you have it. Lunch is ready. Hope you enjoy.